Hey guys, welcome back to Brandon Does Barbecue, Holiday Edition. Today we are going to reverse sear a tri-tip. So we're going to put it on the smoker, bring it up to about 110 degrees, and then we're going to finish it off on the cast iron skillet, sear it, give it a nice crust, and it's going to be delicious. So why a tri-tip? Well, it's relatively inexpensive, and if you cook it right, it's super tender. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, like every other piece of meat, is trim. Now, this one in particular has a lot of fat on this side, so we're going to trim all that off, and then we're going to get seasoned up. Alright, so you can see there's a lot of this hard fat, all that stuff that's not going to render, so we're going to get rid of all of it. So, prep's going to be pretty simple. We're going to use olive oil as a binder. We're going to do Killer Hogs AP and Killer Hog steak rub. So as you can see, that olive oil helped these seasonings adhere perfectly. Now that's going to be the key to having a good crust at the end, which is what you want on every tri-tip. Alright, so our smoker's at around 261 degrees right now. I'm going to let it get up to about 270 and then we'll put this tri-tip on. Alright, so we got our smoker up to 270 degrees. We've had the tri-tip sitting out for about half an hour, so that's up to room temperature, so let's get on. Get your thermometer, put it in there, and we're going to smoke it until it gets about 110 degrees. So our tri-tip's been on for about 45 minutes and it's reached an internal temperature of 110 degrees. So we're going to take it off and we're going to sear it on the cast iron. Pulled the roast off at 110 degrees. We're going to heat up a cast iron skillet on high, put some olive oil in there, and get it nice and seared up. Alright, so I pulled this tri-tip off around 125 degrees, so the most important part now, we're going to let it rest. So we're going to tin it with some tin foil, and probably let it rest for 15 minutes. Our tri-tip's been resting for about 15 minutes, so let's see how she looks. It looks good. So, now it's time to slice. Now with this, you want to make sure that you slice against the grain. Now, I got a pretty good crust on here, so it's kind of hard to see. So if you can't see the fibers going through, what you can do is you can just lift up and you'll see when it flexes, you'll see the muscle fiber lines going that way. So you're going to want to cut against that. As you can see, this tri-tip is one juicy piece of meat. So, let's try it. Getting some of that right there. Oh man. It's almost got the tenderness of a filet mignon, but does not have the price tag that filet mignon's got. If you never tried a tri-tip before, hopefully this video inspired you. It's a fairly inexpensive piece of meat. It's super tender, and it's really easy to make. I think this was done in about an hour. So if you like what you saw, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.